You know it's about to get serious when we got the measuring tape out. Alright, in this video we're going to go over a little update from Incriminator Audio. I know in the Slamology videos we talked about the new IX series amplifiers from Incriminator Audio, but it took a while for them to come in, but they're finally here. So behind me we have the Incriminator Audio IX6.1 Reserve. We have the 4-gauge power. The speaker outputs here are 4-gauge. If you're not familiar with Incriminator Audio, they have this shorter, stubby style of amplifier, which it has this SplitForce technology in here, which they split the boards in half and they stack them on top of each other in a very great way, and you are able to get a ton of power in a relatively small footprint for it being a Korean board. Everybody wants that Korean board because it's extra heavy duty, and it's going to give you a lot of output. So I'm going to measure the 6.1 for you. Let's see. You're looking at about like 16.5 on the width. I don't know if you can see it. 16.5 on the width from, this is going to be your end plates down here. And on the height, you're looking at about, we'll do it 5 inches. And then on the width, we will call that 11 inches. So 16.5 by 5 by 11. This is going to give you at least 6,000 watts. Let me spin this around so you can see the business end right here. So this is a 6.1, a 6,000 watt amplifier. So we got triple 0-gauge inputs here. We have an onboard voltage meter. Got fans in here. We got your status indicator remote, so you have your power, protect, and clip. You also have, you can extend your status indicators out further if you would like to. Tiffany style RCAs, great amplifier, very high quality. So this is the 6.1, IX6.1. We're gonna move over to the new 4-channel that they came out with, which is gonna be the IX12.4. This is the IX12.4 right here. Oh man, I got it upside down. Hold on, bro. Technical difficulties. Anyway, very high quality components inside of here. Incriminator Audio is known to be one of the highest end companies that I sell. They're not going to put out anything that's going to be junk, so very high quality on the components right here. This amplifier, the 12.4, is going to give you 300 by 4 at 4 ohm and 500 by 4 at 2 ohm. So very stout outputs on this. We have the 0-gauge power and ground here, your 8-gauge on the speaker wires, and then very nice crossover section here on the crossover side. Got your status indicators down here, just like on the other ones, Tiffany style RCAs. Very nice amplifier. Moving on to the big boy of them all. Man, I hate to even turn it over, it's so heavy. This is the Incriminator Audio 8.1. 4-gauge speaker outputs on this monster. Let's get a measurement on it, see how many inches we grew. So it looks like the 8.1 is going to be right at 18 inches long from mounting foot to mounting foot. On the height, it's probably going to be about the same, right at 5 inches. And then the width, you're going to be looking at the same 11 inches. So, and I think that's another 1.5 inches, and you get into the 8.1 size of amplifier. Same on the speaker outputs there, but on the underside you'll be able to see the nice quality components that are stacked into this amplifier. Very nice. So you wouldn't expect anything less from Incriminator Audio. Incriminator Audio and Excess Power have been buddies for a really long time, so if you look inside of this amplifier you'll see wire from Excess Power in here. And it even says on the box over there, powered by Excess Power. So you have all Excess Power wire running through this amplifier. And so it just makes it just shows you that added detail. And whenever you can work with your buddies in the industry, it's a win-win as well. So I'll flip this over real quick and I'll show you the business end of this one. Screw it down a little bit. So still we got triple 0-gauge inputs. Very similar to the 6.1 that we showed you prior, but just way more going on. This amp is super heavy for it to be such a small footprint, it's definitely stout, like on its way in. We got the fans on there, got the onboard voltage meter as well. Same treatment as a 6.1, but this is just this big brother. Also, I wanted to bring to your attention that Incriminator just got in the I series finally back in stock. We've been selling these things like crazy. Very nice subwoofer from Incriminator Audio, 500 watts RMS. They come in 10s and 12s. It's a great budget-friendly option, and if they're telling you 500 watts, you could easily put 800 to 1,000 watts on this subwoofer with no problem. Not too much hype going on here. Standard stamped basket, nice terminals, but I really like, for this to be more of a budget series subwoofer, I like the embossed magnet boot here and also the back plate. On this series of subwoofer, this has a cool feature here. If you look right here, you can see this hole in the side of the bottom plate. So say you were mounting this in a very shallow application where the back of this sub was actually touching the motor, touching the enclosure, that's okay, because they have it where the venting can come out the sides right here and not cause you to not get good cooling on your subwoofer. So this is a great thing that Incriminator Audio thought out. But for $139, I think it starts at $139 for these subwoofers from Incriminator. No wonder why we're selling so many of them. But they were out of stock for a while. We just got them back in stock. So be sure to check them out on the website and all this other stuff from Incriminator that we just got in. You won't be sorry that you did. Check them out. Down for Sounds. Guys, if you want to see more of the hot content that you just saw in that video, be sure to follow me on all my social media channels, from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. The Life of Price is my handle on there. Also have DOWN4SOUNDSHOP on Facebook and Instagram, and don't forget Snapchat is JPD4S. Check out all the hot content on there as well.